you can't see me, but alright.
We are
I'm just
back.
making coffee in the corner.
It was day 2 at Jack Lake's.
Yep.
And good grief. I'll tell you what,
They put us through some physical torture.
that was a hike. Fun course, really cool. A lot of uphill stuff,
A ton.
especially at the front half of the course. And yeah, boy, did you have to hike to go get your arrow.
Oh yeah. Starting right over the beginning.
Oh yeah,
93 yard
93
back
meters,
squat.
right up the
Straight
hill.
uphill.
Yeah, it was something, man. But the tall boys won today.
Yeah.
They outshot us. Gary actually shot pretty good. I had a pretty poor day. But you pretty much carried the team today, brother.
Well, I had like I said earlier, I had like 4 or 5 in a row that were just like
Yeah, you had good ones. Yeah.
money. And then it just kind of fell apart.
What was it? 7, 8 up?
Yeah.
8 up, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so we basically shot the first half of the course all uphill. We're talking like 45-degree angle uphill.
Yeah.
Steep. From, what do you think the shortest distance was?
We had some short ones, but they weren't very steep shots.
No.
Like 40 to...
Yeah, our average was like probably 40.
We had one
40 to 60 was our average, I'd say.
Yeah, we had a couple
We
like
had a few past 70.
25s or
Yeah.
something like that.
And then there was a 70-yard elk that was on flat ground. That was the only flat ground shot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you did the rest of, went back doing the rest of the course, shooting downhill.
Yeah.
So,
So you still had to like going downhill at that point was still pretty tiring too.
Oh,
It was
yeah.
so blown
Yeah.
out from
Yeah.
because you still had to walk back up
Yeah.
the trail to get back up to the road.
Yeah.
But all in all, it was a good day.
Oh, it was an awesome course, man.
Yes.
Really awesome.
What you got there, Gary?
Well, right here, I'm putting on this fancy full draw branding arrow wrap that my fabulous friend across from me here got made up for us.
Oh, come in.
We gotta walk over the hill. Job to get up.
Yes, it is a job to get up today.
It's a job to get up for everybody today.
Thick man there, taking a draw.
Everybody's pretty white.
Yeah.
Well, it was like 15,000 steps we took today.
Yeah.
Over too long.
Yeah,
All
that's like
yeah.
12 kilometers, man.
All on a steep incline. While shooting bows as well, which is
And carrying them.
also, and then you had cameras and quivers and water bottles and
Yeah.
It adds up.
Josh did not take his Sitka bag today.
No, I did not.
No.
I picked up a Caparo hydro harness, so that held my water bladder and some snacks for everybody. And a backup release, so that came in handy.
Yeah.
Got it right this time. We will.
Yeah.
That was clutch. That was probably the best thing I bought while I was here.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially when you're someone that drinks as much water as I do.
Yeah, that thing is slick for sure. I like it. A lot of cool vendors here, man.
All the cool vendors, almost.
Yeah.
Almost all the cool vendors.
So, favorite targets?
I mean, the Sasquatch is,
Yeah.
it's like iconic.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And it was cool that they started the course out with that.
Yeah.
And bombing it.
A note for that, though, is you didn't have to shoot the 93-yard one.
True.
Yeah.
Could have shot. I don't. Did anyone range the other one?
I think he said it was 78.
78, and it was a steel target with maybe a 12 by 12 foam block
Yeah.
in it. But we all opted to shoot for the big foam Sasquatch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's that?
7 foot tall Sasquatch.
Yeah.
Shoot that guy right in the dick and he did it. And
Wow.
who was it? One of you almost did shoot him. You?
Peyton?
Almost shot him in the
No,
dick?
we thought I did, but
Oh,
I shot
sorry.
him like on the side of the stomach.
Oh.
I think I liked the it was target 2, 3, and 4 were all elk,
Yeah.
or 2 and 3. were elk. I like
Yeah.
the elk shots.
Yeah, I do too. There's a couple rams there that were pretty cool.
Yeah.
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 I like that yoga pig that they had.
Oh, at the end,
Yeah.
the stretching pig. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, there was a few cool shots on that course.
They had some that were quartering away.
There were some tough ones like over a log.
The log.
Yeah,
the log
there was
there.
one that- They had a log right in front of it that you couldn't, based off of how tall you were, but also they deliberately, obviously, chopped your line of sight in half so that you could only see the top half of your scoring rings, but even then you could barely see them.
Yeah.
You just had to trust the fact that you're going to lob it in there.
Yeah. Shooting the 12 on that was almost like
Pretty
not-
impossible.
Yeah, pretty not
Yeah.
gonna happen.
Yeah. Because it was only, I think, 2 yards difference between the log and the target.
Yeah.
And you could only see from the top of the 10 up
Yeah, exactly.
across the whole bear.
Yeah. So you couldn't even get a peek at where.
You would have had to like stand on your buddy's shoulders or something.
Cobra, well, me and you almost shot right through that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
that
was
was
shot right out.
Yeah.
That was a cool one.
There's a genius, right?
Yeah. Where was the other one too that had a big obstruction in front of it?
Was it
Oh,
called-
it was that deer with that
Oh,
grass that
there
was
was-
yeah.
way up the target.
There's a couple that had trees that were like that.
Yeah,
badger.
what was that?
The badger.
Yeah, badger. That's the one I was trying to think of. What
Which
which
that was
animal
probably
it
one
was.
of the tougher shots.
That
because
was a thin lane.
that lane was not very wide at all. No
Maybe
matter
10
what.
inches.
Yeah, no matter what
Yeah.
angle you attacked it from, it was.
But the trees weren't even that close to the actual target.
No,
It was
they were like
that-
halfway.
Yeah.
That was the only spot you had to shoot through.
Yeah, that made it difficult too.
I heard some cracking and some ah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well, that grouping of like 10 targets at the back part of the loop,
Yeah.
like
Bunch of
there
obstructions.
was a whole lot of obstructions going
Yeah.
on there,
Yeah.
and a whole lot of cha-cha-cha as a branch goes
Yeah.
through the woods. Like,
And that one, like, gimme easy target that straight down there elk, I dialed to 68 yards instead of 78.
it happens, my brother.
Yeah, I shot right over.
Donated an arrow.
As did I.
Yeah. So,
I don't think I've seen an arrow do what yours did though.
like, break so far down cleanly like that.
It bounced off the ground.
Oh,
and
yeah.
it went left, hit a tree, flew up in the air, did a few flips, and came straight down.
Yeah.
But you just saw the white like bounce around the forest a bit
Yeah.
and then
Yeah,
land.
and I shot just over it.
Yeah,
I think so.
That's it.
Gone.
Didn't you
So-
sneak into a tree? You saw it.
No,
you
other
skipped it
people-
off the ground
Oh.
after it.
Oh, did it?
Yeah.
Oh, so it
It hit the ground and then it just launched.
Does that mean I'm the only one not to lose an arrow?
Today?
I didn't.
Even.
I didn't.
Paid
No, I mean like since we've been here.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, alright.
Yeah.
I'm winning!
Yeah.
That's something.
I guess. So far, we're on track to beat Dave's prediction.
Oh,
Yes.
for sure, yeah. Yeah.
So
Well, yeah, tomorrow goes.
Yeah.
I would like to say though, yeah.
I think we're in a pretty good position.
Yeah.
Like,
So, man, Dave, you get home.
yeah.
Trying to tell us we're going to lose all these arrows.
What do you say? An average of
4.
seven. We come
Said
back.
we were going to come back to 7
Back to
each.
7.
Yeah, which
I mean,
means we would
each be coming
lose.
back for 7, so
Four.
at least 4, yeah.
So,
Not going to happen.
No.
you know, he can talk the talk, but can he walk the walk?
Well,
He ain't here, so
We'll
he
have
ain't
to
going
see
nowhere.
next year.
we'll have to see next year, yeah. He's got to come next year, man.
Yeah.
This is,
He'll love it.
yeah, he'll love this.
Yeah.
It's too big and too fun, but so low key
Yeah.
that you can't not come.
Everybody's cool.
Everybody's just here to be like, hey man, cool bow.
Yeah.
And then the other guy goes, hey man, thanks. Yours is wicked too.
Yeah.
And then you
Yeah.
go, let's go shoot some arrows.
Yeah.
Like, nobody's here to compete with anybody or to outdo anybody.
No, it's pretty great.
How have you guys been feeling with, the odd people that have told you that they've heard of your podcast?
It's weird.
It's pretty weird.
Yeah.
You would never,
think it reaches the.
Yeah, like you don't think that people, or that they would register it.
Yeah.
No, like
Like,
everybody
oh,
was like, oh, I thought that logo on your shirt looked familiar.
Yeah.
I was like, alright, cool.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
Thanks. Like,
Well, that's good because we love doing the podcast. So
oh yeah, this
it's definitely a ton of fun,
is shit.
especially when we have you guys on, man. It's like when we get a good group of us on there, it's a good time.
It's fun. It's always fun.
Yeah.
I'm always down for it. I always make time for it.
Yeah. 100%.
Yes, we need to get you guys on as individuals too.
Yeah. People love the trivia show, so man.
Oh yeah.
They really do. They
You get
enjoy it.
messages?
Yeah, I get messages all the
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
Like, hey man, like, really cool now that you've got like a host. I was like, yeah, man. I was like, it just made a little more sense.
Yeah.
And Josh is good at like research and like good questions that aren't like. There's some in there that are gonna stump us,
Yeah.
and there's some in there that
Yeah.
some of us should know, and then there's a few in there that if you know enough about the outdoors, you should be able to piece them together.
Right.
That's the goal. Yeah, which is perfect. Which is perfect because you don't want them all to be gimmies, and you don't want them all to be like the highest score is one guy gets one question.
Yeah. Or like super specific East Coast questions.
That cater to the
But
boys.
I think since it's our show, we should get at least one of those.
Every now and then. Every now and then.
Yeah.
Right?
Every blue
I think I did that up until the last one.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, but that one.
You gotta put in an Ontario question then too to even the field. That's all.
Yeah.
You gotta put in like something specific to here.
Because I promise you, we probably don't. We won't.
No, I would definitely.
We barely know Newfoundland stuff.
Yeah.
So I guess last night, did we talk about what we all bought?
We touched on the quivers a little bit, but
Yeah.
it was pretty short. But we didn't touch on anything anybody else bought.
I basically just bought merch.
Yeah, you just
shirts.
went with hats. Right?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, gear wise, I think I'm pretty set.
Yeah. Yeah,
There's not-
yeah. You've got a good quiver and all that
there's
stuff.
nothing that
It's,
I really need as far as gear, so.
yeah.
All I
But
bought.
merch is hard to get in Canada, so
Yeah.
this was the perfect time for you to like. And there was so many places you could go to get merch if you want. It was
Yeah.
everybody's here, so.
They had a good amount of stock, too.
Yeah. Did Kafaru have any T-shirts or anything like that there?
Yep.
Okay, I might grab a Kafaru T-shirt or something.
Yep. Yeah, so I bought that hydro harness, I got a water bottle, and I bought the Slick Trick Revival broadheads.
Oh, did you?
That's right.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Came out this year. So it's a two blade double bevel with two bleeders.
Yeah, that's sweet, man.
Betcha.
I
bro.
want to see that.
You keep moving and slamming your shit on the table.
Give those a run this year. See how they do.
Yeah, no, that'd be cool. I'm interested to see how they operate for you, like how they do. And we touched on the Kafaru quivers last show. They were great again today.
Yeah.
So handy.
Yeah, they're so
Hold
good.
so much stuff.
Yeah.
My rangefinder pouch is big enough to hold my binos, so that's
Is that what that is? Is the range
rangefinder pouch? Yeah,
It's pretty
this is
big.
fucking huge, man.
Oh,
My whole
yeah,
bino's
it's super
going
big. I love it.
So
And there's a nice little slot in there for your phone. Too.
yeah,
And you bought the deluxe, right?
I bought the deluxe. Yeah, yeah. So quiver, water bottle holder, rangefinder pouch, release pouch.
Yeah. And the release pouch was fitting those SIG binoculars.
Perfect.
Perfect.
Yeah, like, like they literally designed that pouch for those binoculars. It's ridiculous. Yeah.
Yeah.
I still can't after using those yesterday
It was crazy.
and using my regular binos today.
It's such a difference.
It's pretty staggering.
Which is why that loaner program that they have works so well.
I want to buy those so bad
Yeah.
Yeah.
because they would improve. I wouldn't say improve your game because you still need to make the shot, but they do allow you to see rings
Oh yeah.
far better.
Yeah.
And I could see arrows yesterday that you guys were having a hard time making out, like whether it was 10 or 12.
Yeah.
I could see plain as day.
Yeah.
And they'd also help you aim smaller.
Yeah.
Because you'd be able to pick points easier on the target.
Right.
Yeah. And they're operational with one hand.
Yeah.
Because of
That's
that
cool too.
image stabilization. You just and you have another hand free, which is
Did you ever click it on and off with one hand though?
yeah.
And it's fine. It's
Yeah,
not awkward.
roll it back here. If you got a hat on, it is a little bit.
Yeah.
It's kind of. But if you just tip your hat up, you just click, 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 click. Stuff.
And Vortex doesn't have any stabilization stuff, do they?
I think
I don't
it's the only one so far.
I think it's the only one. First, Sig invented it. Or I'm sure they didn't invent Hamill, but like, they're the first ones to put it in. I think they should take that toggle switch.
Make
that,
it clicker
like,
button.
like the rolling one. Yeah, either
just
make it
clicker button
either
or
make it
something.
like a full-on toggle, like
rocker.
click, 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 like
Yeah.
a rocker one,
Yeah.
or just make it a button
Yeah.
where you can just double click.
Yeah.
Way better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the circular toggle,
Yeah,
it's a little awkward.
when you're trying to hold and do it, it doesn't
It's an unnatural,
well, right?
yeah, unnatural motion.
Are there any novelty shots that you're gonna try tomorrow?
I might try for the e-bike tomorrow.
I'll go for the caribou.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I tried shooting for the caribou today. It's 111 yards.
Damn close.
$15 US per arrow. So I opted to shoot 4, and one of the 4 got in 10 range.
Yeah, you were
Very
close.
close.
It's a really good shot.
Yeah,
So you hit in the 12, you get entered in to win a truck.
Yeah, yeah.
That is
Decked out,
decked
yeah.
out,
Decked
too.
out.
Right.
Inside out 12 too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Can't
you
be touching
touch
the
line.
No, it's got to be right in there. And people are really trying.
Oh, yeah.
I'd love to know how much money they brought in from
Well,
that.
when we walked up there, it was just littered with orange arrows. The guy shot 11.
So if you buy 10, you get a free one. So
Oh, is that it?
yeah.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool. And I think
That's-
the guy said there's been about 40 people that got
40
it.
people, he said, that are in the draw.
That was yesterday though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's 40 people. I mean, your odds are not that bad.
Oh, that's really good.
Really.
Yeah.
And then they have another one for ultra arrows. You can win and does get entered in one.
Yeah.
Dozen arrows.
Yeah.
Faro's got one for
I think you
backpack.
could win an automatic 12 if you get that like penny sized. They have the A,
Yeah.
and then they have one that's like the size of a 27 diameter arrow.
Oh,
Yeah,
gosh.
and you got to get it in that.
Good grief.
Wow. And there's an e-bike one.
Yep. Jack Links has one.
Jack Link's has one.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. Lots of fun stuff to do
Yeah.
here.
Yeah, there is a ton of stuff doing it. You wouldn't be bored, that's for sure.
No.
No. Definitely not.
And tomorrow, we're doing the knock-on course. 25 targets.
40 to 100
40
yards.
to 100 yards, which something tells me there's going to be a longer one in there than 100 yards.
Well,
Yes.
there's a giant boar that's 102.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. Yeah, because they said Jack Links was 25 to 75.
They said.
And we shot a 93 Sasquatch.
And a
right?
78.
And a 78.
elk.
Elk.
You know.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, so they've lied on everything. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what knock-on brings. I'm curious to see how that's going to be set up and
Yeah.
what kind of targets they're going to have. I hope they're not small targets. At 100, can you imagine a rabbit at like 90 yards?
Yeah, that's what Duds does, man.
I know.
Behind a log.
Behind the log, so his
Yeah.
head is there.
It'll make you trust the art.
What was I saying?
Good grief. Yeah. You got a bit of offset on there? What's your setup for fletching?
90-degree offset.
No, not your
Like your angle of
Helical?
yeah.
Uh,
Well,
two-
there's offsets in helical.
Yeah.
We did about the same.
2?
Is
How
it,
about now?
like, is it angled?
Well, this is at 2 degrees.
There you go.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah, 2 degrees.
And then my helical's whatever this guy is.
Yeah.
And you had an awesome thing happen with those fletchings.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, when I went under the tree.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like this got buried through a big berm of earth. Got stuck in a stump. So I pulled it out. Barrel's fine. But I pulled it out, and other than one fletch that got like wavy,
Yeah.
all they did was come unglued on
Yeah.
two of them.
It wasn't the vein that failed.
No, there
one
was
of them.
no damage
Just-
to the veins at all.
Just the
Like,
glue.
That's
It cracked the seal and
yeah,
that's it.
like that's pretty impressive to me.
It is, yeah.
I really can't complain about them. Even though they're short, they're probably my favorite all-purpose vein.
You run them pretty far back too, eh?
I do, yeah. Yeah, most people have like double,
Half
triple
inch.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't take them out very far.
And they don't contact your face at all.
Not noticed. Take a look tomorrow when I'm shooting.
Well, you'd notice, like you'd feel it.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, but no, I don't feel them.
Nice.
And I always had concerns too about them hitting my rest, right? Because where I had the Matthews, I was only a 6-inch brace out.
Yeah.
So I wanted to make sure that I wasn't gonna start getting any conflicts with that either. There we go. That's how you fletch an arrow. So,
Now do 11 more.
when I get
I can't believe they were selling those arrows at the Luma booth for like $50 for a dozen.
55 bucks a dozen, yeah. And then he had a different set that were 45 bucks a dozen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like what kind of arrow?
What were they called? Mambas or something?
Yeah, Mambas.
Yeah. He said they're 0.01 straight or tolerance.
No way.
So they said, didn't they?
I think so. Yeah. Yeah.
How are they getting away? How are they doing that?
Probably overseas.
Yeah.
Overseas stuff.
Oh, jeez, please. To claim 001 and to be $55 a dozen.
Pretty good.
Holy cow.
But if you're just starting out, oh,
Hmm.
that's exactly what you want.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
The amount of arrows I went through my first year, so
Oh.
Yeah, just a wee few.
yeah. And like an idiot, you're like, oh, today I'll start shooting at 12 or 20 yards and work my way up. Like, let's see how this group is at 20. Robin Hood and breaking fletches and
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I've done 2 Robin Hoods so far. The first one was cool. The second one was annoying as shit.
yeah.
Because now
Yeah.
I broke 2 arrows, not just one.
Yeah.
Even if I Robin Hood an arrow and I break 1 arrow, I can kind of go okay. But like it's a real good chance you're fucking up both.
Oh yeah. 100%.
But then you're also losing those veins.
Yeah.
You're also losing at least 1 knock.
Yeah.
You're probably losing 1 or both points.
Yeah.
Right? These are all individual components that you've got to get back put together.
I kept my first Robin Hood.
Yeah, I got mine.
I have it up on my first buck's antlers.
Mine's in the boat.
Oh,
Yeah.
So nice.
I didn't like the first time and I didn't like the second time.
Yeah.
There was no celebration
I didn't keep
whatsoever.
the first one. I was vexed. What the fuck would you do that for? Put that arrow down that arrow. Great.
Well, that's why I like the size of our Warthog targets. The 36 by 36. Because you can
Oh, yeah.
spray 9
Yes. So
good dots on
space.
it.
Yeah.
Then when those get shot out, you can spray dots in between the first dots. Like,
Yeah, they're nice targets.
they're sweet, man.
Yeah.
I don't know how yours hasn't turned to dust.
All right, Gary, but
matching today.
yeah. Brother, I was gonna go and get the OD green one, and I was like, man, you got so many OD green
Is that
shit you look.
that's the one you bought?
Yeah, that's the one I
Oh,
bought.
shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, sweet.
Right from Sharon herself.
Was that?
Right from Sharon herself.
Yes, sir. She's a nice lady.
Yeah.
She's very delightful. You're clear SK, they're SK2, right? Your clear veins?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like those two.
Did you glue it in your points?
What's that?
Did you glue it in your points?
You screw them in.
Yeah.
The Loctite on right now?
Nope.
I reef them tight.
That doesn't get my hand, yeah.
Yeah.
If I have one that starts to really like get wonky, I use a set of knock pliers.
Twist them.
Just give them.
Yeah. We'll snug them.
Boy, done.
I like hot melt, man.
So easy.
Yeah, hot melt
So
is.
easy.
Yeah, well, now that you gave me that stick, thank you very much. I'm gonna give that a try when I get home.
Yeah, it's just
Just cut my arrows down.
if you got to mess with anything, you just warm up some water, dip it in for a couple seconds, pull it out.
Yeah.
It's done.
And if you use a torch or a lighter or a candle,
I was just gonna use candle.
well, just remember, do not touch the cargo. Only heat up the point.
Yeah, the carbon.
Separate.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You'll damage the carbon. You'll make the carbon brittle.
Yeah.
So many options with archery.
Oh God.
It's
So many
crazy.
As we can see from the vendor list.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How many companies are out there? Too many.
Oh,
Too
my
many.
God.
Yeah.
I was kind of surprised with the amount of companies that are here that don't have any stock.
I know.
I can. Like Origin.
Yeah.
Origin isn't selling any of their clothing.
Not a single piece.
Nope.
And the Loophole Group,
Same.
They're
yeah,
big.
they're not.
not selling a single thing. We're just here to show.
To show you. I'm like, what a
would you-
missed opportunity.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
could have made thousands.
Thousands of
People are
dollars.
coming here to spend money and have a good time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, look at Kafari. Like, look how much stuff they've sold today.
Kind of did piss me off, though.
Well,
Yeah.
but at least they had stuff.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. But it just pissed me off that they were willing to take apart a deluxe kit so I could buy the pieces I could afford. And then when I come back with a little bit more money to buy another piece, they're like, no, you can't have that piece.
Because it was.
But you should have bought the deluxe kit.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know why you would come down here and not have inventory. Like,
There's 6,200 people coming
Yep.
through here.
yeah,
And
You're gonna sell
You're
stuff.
gonna sell stuff.
you're going to sell stuff to half of them, I can guarantee
Pretty
you.
much, yeah.
You know, whether you're going to sell a rangefinder to half of them is probably unlikely, but you'll sell it to 100 of them.
Yeah. And if you have cool swag,
Yeah.
you'll also sell those. You may not sell any big items to certain people, but most
Yeah.
people can afford a hat or a
Yep.
t-shirt or a sticker pack or a pair of socks or
Yeah.
I wonder if
Yeah.
PSE was selling anything, because all they had was bows in
I
their
don't
tent.
think so.
And I bet you couldn't buy one there.
I think they were display only.
Yep.
Because we looked at a few and they looked display. Like they looked
Yeah.
like they had been
Oh yeah, you're not buying that.
taking the
off
look. No.
And you're placing an order for sure.
Yeah.
They didn't even have like
They didn't have
swag.
swag.
I love it.
I don't know why, because like swag is huge.
Yeah. You know how much Dudley probably made on t-shirts and hats?
Oh, jeez.
Unreal.
But it was awesome to see though that every single item he sold on his store, he had there.
Yeah,
Everything.
Yeah.
All the way down to like that little magnet attachments,
Yeah.
dilute material, everything.
Release lube.
Everything.
Bow
Yeah.
wax, all of it.
Yeah.
Everything.
He had all the stabilizers there, the quiver,
Yeah. Even solid sights.
even spot sights. Yeah, he did. Yeah, man. Yeah, he did it right for sure.
Yeah.
He don't come to play.
I know it's hard that a lot of these people, they do this circuit, they do all of the other
Yeah.
Yeah.
shows, stuff. And I guess over time it does get to be a bit much. Maybe they don't want to be here, but for
Yeah.
some people that are coming in, this is their first experience.
Yeah.
Like, you should be ready to go
Yeah.
sell them whatever they're looking for.
Yeah,
Yeah.
whatever they're willing to buy.
And you think as a vendor or like having a booth or a tent or whatever, like that it's gonna cost you some cash.
Oh yeah.
Oh, and if you bring, even if you bring enough stock to cover that investment,
The trip.
like
Yeah, why wouldn't you?
you're gonna bring it down a little bit,
Yeah.
or at least make your money back from it.
Yeah, you're gonna at least break even,
Yeah.
and you're giving yourself more exposure
Yeah.
for future sales.
Yeah.
Both
Because
are
you
helpful.
Go in and say, hey, I went in the Kafaro tent. They had like 8 backpacks all lined up there.
Yeah.
I got to touch them, look at them, be like, you know what? I wasn't sure just by looking at the picture, but now it's here and I'm touching it.
Yeah.
Fuck, for
Yeah.
sure. Or you can get sized properly.
Yes, yeah, that's
Yeah.
another big one. is actually being able to go in and see the products and go, okay, how does this fit on my body?
Yeah.
Because like my Under Armour set for winter, they're odd sizes. I have size large coat, size medium bibs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You wouldn't know that if you bought them online.
Yep.
You'd be like, well, I usually get a large coat, so I'll buy a large set.
Yeah.
Then you're shipping back and forth and bringing around. And there are
Yep.
very few companies that are
Yeah.
just like, it doesn't matter what the problem is, just send it back. We'll
Yeah.
give you a new one. Like, that's not super common, so it's a lot of frigging around.
I think paying the extra money is worth that sort of hassle. right?
Absolutely.
Like the fact that, like with Vortex, for example, that if I went out and bought $2,000 binos tomorrow and dropped them the next day, you'll just either repair them if they're repairable or send you a new set.
Are they even here?
No, they're
Vortex is not here. Well,
There's so many companies that I'm surprised were not here.
I'm staggered. Vortex is not here.
Vortex isn't here. Born Primitive Outdoor is not here.
No.
I was hoping to look at their pants.
Yeah.
They're expensive too. For us.
I'm curious if they're maybe just more selective of which ones they go
Yeah,
to.
maybe.
Yeah.
They don't-
Well, that's like the aim for a pass-through guys. They've been to I'm pretty sure it's 3 TAC events now. They just didn't pick this
Yeah.
one, right?
Yeah.
Which is strange because as we found out, this is one of the biggest ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
you figure the biggest couple,
The big brand
goes
yeah.
in, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, there were plenty of brands I'd never heard of.
Oh yeah, there was lots.
Well,
They're making some nice stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like that 4 Low brand,
Yeah.
their clothes,
Their clothes look
Nice.
really good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Really good.
like quality
Yeah.
materials. It's expensive, yeah. but
And
like,
and we stood around and took a look at the. It was by the practice range. Was it the Ibex release?
yes. Oh man.
yeah.
It's a new hinge.
Yeah, I'm going.
But
there
it's
tomorrow.
a hinge that you can secure on the D loop and leave it,
Yep, you can just hang it.
and you can pull it with one finger.
The way the hinge is designed, you can't punch yourself in the face anymore.
Wow.
And it latches onto the D loop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you can just hang it there up in the tree.
Well,
and
that's a
hold it back.
big thing, right?
That's huge.
Yeah, and then we went to the Ultra View booth.
Booth,
You
yeah.
got the thing for your scope.
Yeah.
And that was the first time I'd ever picked up one of their thumb buckles.
Oh yeah,
I
yeah.
was like, oh man, like
They feel nice.
they fit right
Yeah.
in your hand.
Yeah.
Like almost. Like we listened to the podcast going on. The guy, the owner, was
Yeah.
saying
Yeah.
that he first started off by looking at the hand.
Yes.
How it works.
Yeah.
Whatever. Yeah, that is 100% legit. Because when I picked that thing up, I was like, oh, no. And I said to the guy, oh no, and the guy started laughing. And it's like, right? But like, yeah, this is too good. I don't know
Yeah.
about that.
Yeah.
Neck length looks pretty long, but
If they took that release and made a version where they shaved the hook off the back, well, actually you don't need to shave the hook because you can buy the replacement piece that bolts on.
Yeah.
And it only makes it kind of like a knot to it, like
Okay.
that third half finger.
Yeah.
And if they close the index finger loop and shorten the neck,
Yeah.
it'd be perfect.
Yeah.
Like
Neck,
it would be
yeah.
the release.
They just matched their hinge.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because they came
Which
out with
fit.
the hinge first, and they matched the
Yeah.
profile.
It's identical.
So it's identical.
But I hope they make a version with a closed finger. And,
Be nice.
I'm sure they will. I'm sure they will.
It would be nice. 'cause
But I
that's
get their
very
first
nice.
ambition was to go from the hinge to make the exact same profile in a button. So guys who shot target and hunted had basically the same release,
Yeah.
yeah.
just different activation.
See, I think you would do quite well with a hinge. Because you have the pull through style shooting.
Yeah.
And that's literally exactly what a hinge is.
Just shoot so good with a button I don't want to walk away.
I wouldn't. I
No,
wouldn't
the same
change-
thing
I
with
wouldn't
walking
change if
away.
I
I
was
don't
you.
want to give up the.
I wouldn't
control.
change if I was you.
I just don't want to. I think I'm only gonna get more proficient
Yeah.
with the button. And I think I'm just gonna stay the course.
And if you don't have a problem punching it,
Yeah.
I don't think you need to go to.
Yeah, no, and I mean, the amount of times I punch a trigger is pretty slim.
Yeah.
I don't punch very often. Every now and then I'll hold too long,
Yeah.
and I'll feel myself like this needs to go in.
Yeah.
Like regardless of whatever's going on, like this is gotta get on.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So that's what's nice to go to these things. You can actually get your hands on things.
Yeah. Yeah.
Really get like the dialed sights. We saw those.
Oh, yeah.
The Arxos. Love that sight.
No,
Buy that in a
man.
heartbeat. I said right to the owner, I was sitting there, and that's another cool thing. The guy who designed the thing is sitting
Right
in the
there.
chair.
Yeah.
And I said, this is awesome because whenever I look at my site, I start at the top and I go down.
Yeah.
So having the bubble at the top
Yeah.
is
Yeah.
wicked.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
But
And the customization.
yes,
Yeah.
and the colors, I think they're the only
Whoa.
ones that are doing the color matching for
We have like almost every factory bow color.
Yeah.
almost. Yeah.
HHA is doing it now.
Are they?
Yeah, but
Yeah,
they're specialty orders.
Cerakote stuff and
They're Cerakote things in
The only thing is that those pins on the Arxos don't move,
Yeah.
which is frustrating. It's just a post.
yeah, because
Yeah.
The pins on my spot hog don't move.
no.
They're fixed. Oh, yeah.
But the
On the vertical.
But yeah, but
Yeah.
the pointers move. So
Yes.
it's the same.
Yeah.
Anyway. Unless you need like a lot of room.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, if you are running a triple pin, then vertical, then maybe you need that. But
Yeah.
like 2 pins, I feel like you don't really need to move those, right? I think the black bolts do it too, right? They move the pin. You can
Yeah.
the bottom pin.
Yeah.
I don't know about the verticals.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the one I had, you could
So
put
it's just one though.
a Allen key in the bottom, and you could move the bottom pin, the secondary pin.
Yeah.
And the dial on the Ultra View. Oh my god, that's smooth.
I've never yet. Like I haven't seen. I don't think I've seen one archer in Canada with
With a-
the UV slider.
No.
But here, it's
They're
like
everywhere.
every fifth bow.
Oh yeah, everybody's
Yeah.
got an ultra view.
Yeah.
No
Ultra
wonder
View
we
is
can't.
spot
Get,
on.
no wonder we can't get any in Canada.
Everybody's buying
They're already sold
Yeah.
before it even gets on the truck.
They're also $800.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck.
I'm finding, like, I woke up this morning and my index finger and my thumb are hurting because I was turning
So
the
much.
dial so much.
Yeah.
And it's like a, you know,
It's almost like a
Yeah.
propeller wheel.
yeah, it's
rough.
not a circle at all.
Yeah.
So you're constantly,
It's the only thing I don't like about the CBE
Yeah.
Trek. Because I think everything else on that site is awesome.
Oh yeah.
But I
Yeah.
think if you're gonna have a slider site, like, it needs to be a wheel.
Yeah.
It just needs to be a wheel.
But I'd imagine that's probably just held on with a set screw.
Yeah.
As long as you have something that's got same
yeah.
shaft.
I'm sure you could take like the wheel off of ours, and it would fit on there.
A lot of people, there's guys out there that 3D print ones that just clip on to it
Right.
and
Oh,
turn
okay.
it into a wheel.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I would do that
Yeah.
if I had one.
Gives you more leverage too
Yeah.
if it's a wheel. So you,
Well, you can if it's a
Increases
wheel,
that-
you can basically dial it right to the.
Yeah.
You don't really have to do one of these. You know what I mean? Unless you're going from 20 to 90, then you gotta
Right.
kind of
do it.
Yeah.
do it. But with the wing nut style, like it's like,
Do it a few times.
Like-
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like using a hand screwdriver.
yeah,
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
it was.
Other than that, I love it. It's great.
Oh, it's an amazing site. Man.
Yeah.
It's so good. I do like that white ring in that ultra.
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't
It-
think I'll ever
it-
go back to a color.
No.
No, white is the right way to go.
Yeah.
Because it just has your eye focus
Yeah.
more directly on the color of the pin.
And not having like just this black tunnel anymore
Yes.
is way better. I can
You can
get
align
that
it.
eclipse way more aligned, right? That's yeah.
And I'm also glad that I switched to the 3/16 speed. When
Yeah.
I'm shooting 1/4 inch hole, like,
Too big.
Yeah, yeah.
and it's too big.
It's big.
Yeah.
This is much better size.
Yeah. I shoot even smaller than that, bro. Mine's like a 7. What is it? 730 seconds? Yeah. Yeah. So just the size down. One down. It lets in lots of light, man. It's good. It's fine. Any problems still.
Yeah.
730 seconds is bigger.
Oh, is it? Okay. Well, whatever.
By 1/32nd.
Okay. Whatever
Whatever the one is.
5.
5. Okay.
5:37.
5. Oh, yeah, it's great. What's the Raptor is mine, isn't it? The Hamsky Raptor.
Yeah, you and I have the
Yeah,
same morning. Just mine's 3/16.
I think today was good though. You know, all the little problems we had yesterday, we kind of, for the most part, figured out. And
This morning, you guys got
and today was a good enough challenge, shooting and physically wise. I think we really set ourselves up for tomorrow, for the knock-on.
Yeah.
So
I would agree. Yeah, like I'm glad I was able to fix, for the most part, what I was going through. I really want to just pull everything apart and
Yeah.
I know.
spend a couple hours getting it right
Yeah.
with the second and third axis and everything, but
Yeah.
it's okay. I'm still hitting the target.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
And we are somehow tonight, brother, putting one of them blankets in front of that window. I don't know how we're gonna do it yet.
oh, the sun. Oh, because you don't have a curtain.
Yeah, I don't know how we're gonna do it yet, but it's going to happen.
I mean, we've been sleeping. I don't know about you, but I mean, you're in the bed, but
You're on a bed too?
I think. Yeah, but I'd be willing to trade you
yeah,
guys. Like,
holy squad.
If somebody would trade with me for the night, I'd be happy with it. And I'll go back to it tomorrow night. I don't have a problem. But it's a bit.
Either way, we're going to need to figure out a blanket.
What's that?
Either way, it's something we need to be figured out for cover.
But either way, we still need to.
It's 5:30 in the morning. And
It's-
late.
yeah.
Yeah, it goes up to 12 degrees immediately.
Yeah.
Fuck. Yeah.
I'm surprised they don't have curtains on there.
it's on.
It is hot. It is kind of hot, isn't it?
But this place really did work out.
This is good, right?
We're just
This
we're
was-
just up and around the corner from
Yeah.
the actual resort.
So we're not hearing all the hoot and hail all around.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're in like an
Yeah.
apartment building. We're in a condo down
Yeah.
there.
I'm sure the hotel's a little noisy.
I would think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If they're closing out the bar.
Yep. Everyone's going there. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that would have been a little annoying.
Yes.
Well, even Dudley was saying he went down to the guys under him and,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
asked if they're going to be partying.
all night.
Yeah. You guys gonna be like, and we're
If
gonna
John Dudley knocked on your door, was like, "We're going to be partying all night." You'd be like, "No, man, we will."
We'll
It's too
stop.
nice of a guy, right? You're like, "Fuck no, man."
Yeah.
That dude he was busy again today.
Oh, yeah.
Just hordes of people
You
around.
go stop.
What was he? Did you listen to him for a little bit?
I was doing a little bit, yeah.
He was talking today.
Just thanking. I got kind of at the end of his spiel, and he was just thanking everybody that he couldn't have knock on wouldn't be what it was
Nice.
without everybody that supports him and bought his things and
Yeah.
watches his stuff and shit. So he like you could tell, he's pretty appreciative of his community, and he's super happy that PA works out. So he said this is one of his favorites
Nice.
because they get some
Well, it's a really good setup.
shit. Yeah, it is, man.
They've got it down. They really got it.
It's like course, course,
Yeah.
course,
Yeah.
a course, and then over on the back sides of the mountains, it's course. Like,
So despite the little bit of a hoopla it is to register,
yes.
when it comes to the event,
It
like
is
you
well
said,
done.
it is unbelievably well done. How many lines did we wait in?
They're none.
We waited longer for a beer in the bar, which is the
Yeah.
resort's
Yeah.
situation,
Yeah.
Yeah.
than we did for anything else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
And
we
all
only waited in line for what, 5 minutes for the chairlift?
And all the staff are wearing red shirts that say staff on them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
easy to see them.
You need help.
Yeah.
Someone's right there.
And all the vendors know a lot of stuff too, so you could just ask one of them. They're like, "Oh, just go here or go see this person."
signs up everywhere telling you where
Yeah.
what chairlift works for what course. Like,
Yeah, so it's very, very well planned and well executed for sure.
That's what I said. I don't know how they do it so fast. I don't know how they set it all up so fast.
I was thinking that today when we were walking around. I'm like, how in the hell do they get this stuff? So
That's what I mean. Like, even if
So
they have
quickly.
a side by side or whatever to run along the trails, you still have to get the 3D target out of the side by side and go 78 yards over there.
Still
And you-
25 targets.
Yeah.
You're only putting 6 in the side by side back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're running back and forth. You're lugging them like it's two fellers carrying some of them. If it's a big, if like that bedded that bedded elk we shot today.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, that's a one-piece target.
that's what I mean.
Yeah.
That's a 400-pound target down
Yeah.
here.
That's Sasquatch.
Yeah.
That
93 yards up
Does
on
it
the
come- does that
fucking
one come
hill.
apart?
Yes, all the legs are in one piece, the torso's in one, and then the arms. But still,
You're still only
the-
getting that in the side by
the
side.
torso itself is like got to be 150
Got
pounds,
it.
200 pounds.
And you got to lug that up
And
93 yards.
that's the only thing fitting in the side by side.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Now you got to
That's
go
a
all
huge
the way
target.
back to the truck.
Yeah.
Load up again.
They must have some crew.
Yeah.
Like they got to have numbers to execute this like they do.
It's a lot. I wouldn't want to be part of that group. I really wouldn't. I mean, it'd be cool once,
Yeah.
just to like really see
Yeah.
how it happens and how it goes down and how they pick things. But
But like that black bear target we shot today, like that's not easy to carry up there when they had that.
No.
not a bit. And they're just gonna tear it all down
yeah,
and go put it up somewhere else. Like,
Yeah.
right away.
Yeah,
they're gonna drive what? What is it? 8 hours?
Probably
Michigan,
Michigan.
yeah.
Yeah, and do it all over again.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. It really is crazy.
But the
Back and
registration,
forth.
well, the registration should be better next year.
Yeah.
I think there was a lot of complaints, so I did hear Sean Missouri say on the podcast that they are addressing it. It's
Yeah.
going to cost a lot of money.
But they did sort it out pretty good for us.
yeah, they did.
Yeah.
Like when we registered, the three of us were on their same time, but then Peyton was on completely
Yeah.
different.
Yeah, no, they couldn't even get me in on Sunday. Well, like you guys couldn't get me in on Sunday.
No. No.
And then I emailed them and was like, "This is our team. I'd really like to shoot with them." And they're like, "Yeah, we'll figure it out, but like, let's get it done quick because if you don't do it, well, someone else is going to take that time spot."
Yeah.
And then we got it done.
Yep, it was great.
Yeah,
No problem.
like all in one day. They were responsive
Yep.
and
Yeah, so
got it done.
they definitely have it down. Like,
Yeah.
figured out. They only have one hiccup left. Once they solve that registration issue,
Yeah.
they're laughing money.
Yeah.
Yeah, it really needs to when it's your time. Like I get everybody gets put in a queue, but when it's your time,
Yeah. It needs to be
click
locked.
the ones that you want. You
Yeah.
should get locked in so you can fill out everything, not have
Yeah.
people get.
or do a whole team at once.
Yeah, and do their like buy the tickets, and then you can put in their like addresses and phone numbers after, like just names. You know what I mean?
Yeah. They'll get there though.
Oh yeah, they'll be clear.
They're growing so much every year.
I'm just.
No.
I just want to hear where they're coming to Canada.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Alberta is almost a dead giveaway.
Yeah. Like the rumor is they're coming next year. So that'd be awesome, and I hope it comes somewhere close to us, at least one of them.
Yep.
That'd be real cool, yeah. Alberta's a bit of a drive.
It's like,
Yeah.
It's far longer drive than here.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's just a 3-day trip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because how long would it take to drive to Alberta from?
Well, if we did 10 hours a day, it'd be 3 hours. It'd be 3 days.
I did 4 days from BC home.
Yeah.
And that was 12 hours a day.
Jeez.
Were you cutting through? Would you go through the states?
No.
No, you went all the way through Canada. Because it is fast.
I
through
bypass.
the states.
Oh yeah, I bypassed Northern Ontario.
Northern
Wait,
Ontario.
so you go through Michigan, Washington, and then
No, well, I would like if I was going from here,
Yeah.
take Michigan and
Yeah.
cut across those corners, come up into like just before Saskatchewan in Manitoba,
Yeah.
get on the highway there. That's what I did last time I crossed it.
Because it cuts like half a day of travel, right?
Give or take, yeah.
Yeah, because you got to go up to Northern Ontario before you can get in.
Oh, and that highway got nothing.
It's
Nothing.
beautiful up there.
It's gorgeous, yeah.
Yeah.
But there's nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, screw that. Yeah, if we do end up going out there, we'll just go through the States. Shave a half a day off is more
Yeah.
than.
Yep. Well, hopefully they'll have an Ontario date. And do that.
That would be great.
That'd be ideal. Because then,
Even a Manitoba date wouldn't be bad. Like,
Yeah, that's pretty cool. We do it too.
Quebec is fun as well.
and if it is Ontario, even if it's like weekend, like back-to-backs, that makes it even easier for us.
Yeah. I mean, don't they got mountains in? I guess there's not a lot of bow hunters in Nova Scotia, but or
They don't have much mountains either. They got Mount Tom. There's a couple down the east or down the western coast. There's a couple, but
yeah, they got no ski resorts, right?
no, nothing like that. The ski hills they have, there's no like. There's like a lodge,
Yeah,
but it's just a ski lodge, right?
Yeah.
There's no overnight rooms.
Yeah. Jasper would be, or Banff would be
Yeah.
Big pricey though.
unreal, man. Yeah, it's not cheap because even in the off ski season, it's still like hikers are a big thing at Jasper and Banff.
Oh, there's all kinds of stuff going on there.
Well, they got
Yeah.
what is it, Lake Louise?
Yeah,
yeah,
Their
Louise,
popular,
yeah.
their popular destination.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, time will tell. We'll see.
Yeah.
Anything you want to look at tomorrow in the Winter Village?
Yeah,
I
there's.
want to see that ibex release.
Yeah, I want
Yeah.
to do one last ditch effort to like walk through and see if there's
Yeah.
anything left that I want.
Don't let them see the ibex.
I have no money.
Oh, no,
I can't
no,
buy
it's
the damn
fine.
thing anyway.
I'm the devil on everybody's shoulder. But
You should buy it.
we're only here once. But a lot of the places are giving you 15% discount on top of.
Yeah.
Not all of them,
No.
but some of them are, which is helpful.
On top of the fact that the prices are a little cheaper anyway,
Yeah.
Yeah.
it seems like.
Seems a little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
Just a little.
Well, and you're not really paying tax.
Not
They're
really.
not charging you tax.
No tax, no shipping.
Yeah.
So it's
Yeah.
worth it.
No duties. Yeah, it's totally worth it. I'm gonna put some money away for it, some big money away for next year.
Yeah.
Yeah, it really makes you.
Like
Gotta get
I
those
need to start
binos.
saving now
Yeah.
for next year. Like
Yeah.
like when we come to this next year, I would like to bring like $2,000 with me. If
It'd
I
be
could.
nice, because that way, if you
Right.
did walk by a set of like those binos, like I want them so bad. Like,
Right.
You had $2,000. You
Yeah.
just
Well,
Buy it.
well, now you know too.
Oh yeah,
right?
yeah. I knew that
Yeah.
the biggest thing about this whole trip was going to be learning how this whole thing works.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It's like.
Because this is nothing like what we have.
No.
oh
So
Yeah. And like you can easily get a whole new setup, new
Oh.
boots,
jeez.
new bat,
new pants,
new
new jacket,
everything.
new pack, new. I don't know if you can buy a bow. Well, some of the retailers have bows.
Some of them have bows. I think that you can
Well,
buy.
there was a booth right next to the Lancaster booth that was selling Dartons,
Yeah.
and Lancaster had some bows for
Yep.
sale too.
Yeah. In all honesty, like you say, you could come here, especially if you came here with just a bow.
Yeah,
You could buy everything else you
Yeah.
needed.
pretty much.
Yeah.
And some shit you didn't need.